Hello everyone, it is me, the Airsoft Force here, back with another video. Today is another gun build review that I have done. So basically, what I was looking for in this gun build was a milsim type build. Not really speed soft like my other two guns, the AEGs. It is an AEG, but this is still somewhat fast, but not. I didn't build it for speed. I built it more for range and accuracy. But anyway, I still have some parts to throw in, like a better hop up and whatnot. But anyway, let's get right into it. Here, as you can see, obviously you won't play CQB with this long of a rifle, because it's gonna be hard to peek corners with this long of a AEG or rifle. Anyway, let me talk about the upgrades I've done to it. Obviously, this mag is in stock. This is a Tri-Tac mag, which feeds well for this gun, fast enough for this gun, because again, I didn't build it for speed. I built it for range and accuracy. But anyway, let's start with front, going on to the back. Top to bottom, left, right. Let's start with this tracer. Now, this tracer, I'm not gonna take it off, but I just fully charged this tracer. This tracer is a smoky E-tracer, meaning what that means is there's this special fluid, special juice you put in a special compartment in this tracer, and every time it traces, if you have the option on, it smokes, gives out the muzzle smoke along with tracer. But you can connect this tracer to your phone, to an app. You can choose like the color of the light that it emits, how much smoke, low or high. If it's muzzle smoke with tracer, flash or tracer, and then off. That's it for a tracer. There's also a built-in chronograph in here, which you connect it to the app, obviously, and then you start shooting, and it'll give you readings of your FPS, your RPS, and whatnot. My next upgrade I done, was Zeftron Cilia. I think I pronounced that right. A Cilia. It's either Cilia or Scilia. But anyway, what the MOSFET does, right? Since it's from Zeftron, you can connect it via Bluetooth on your phone, and then you can select all these different modes and rates and stuff. And I keep my precocking off, because even though precocking gives you that realism, a more recoil, I keep it off because it wears and tears your Airsoft build. I'm gonna keep this right here. It wears and tears your Airsoft build even more. And especially your piston and cylinder, no, not cylinder, especially your piston and somewhat your gears, faster. So I keep that off. And then yeah, you can connect via Bluetooth. It's LiPo ready, which is amazing. So you can use what I use. I use this because of my motor, but either way, it's a LiPo. I use a LiPo because of the MOSFET. I use a 11.1 motor more efficiently, and just it's overall better than typical electrical system. What a normal electrical system does is two copper pieces, kind of like this way. You have one that opens up slightly on this side, going vertically, other diagonally, and once you pull the trigger, they interact with each other. They overlap with each other, right? And that sends the signal to your motor. Even though that is slightly more realistic than what I have, it doesn't send power efficiently, or it's not better for your motor. And then all this other fancy stuff with your MOSFET. So yeah. And then originally, now talking about the motor, what I was gonna do to the motor, I was gonna put a 30K motor. Yes, a 30K is fast. It's very fast. But they had a 50K motor, so I bought that, even though I know 50K is faster. So I'm like, I have a 25K motor, G&G motor in my SSG1 that's stock, but still very fast, very efficient, and it's high torque. I'm just gonna put that motor in here and put the 50K motor in my SSG1, cause I'm trying to make my SSG1 faster cycle time and stuff, and then this ever so slightly faster. Cause here, let me show you the motor that this originally came with. So now my SSG1 has a high torque 50K motor. Oh, this has a high torque 25K G&G motor. This is the original motor that this thing came with. You can tell it's not high torque because if I try to spin it, it's very easy for me to spin. Versus other motors, high torque motors, if you try to spin it, it's a little bit more harder to spin. In which that's what I'm looking for in this gun, is high torque but fast motor. Not too fast like 50K, but fast. Because I have a heavy spring in this gun that a speed motor's not gonna really do well with, but a high torque motor might end up being faster in this gun. Now that's technically all the upgrades I've done with this gun. That's pretty much it for this. I'm gonna do a little bit more upgrades to this, like slightly, a little more, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day.